Joining us for perspective on the appalling floods in Venice is the gentle lady from Genoa and the gentleman from Mantua and Bologna as well. Francine, this is extraordinary, but for the three of you on our London desk, give us a perspective of what this means for Italy.
You make us sound like a Shakespeare play, Tom, but the rising waters have grounded boats. You can see live pictures of St. Mark's Square submerged. Experts have been warning for quite some time that Venice risked being underwater within a century. And then yesterday, Wolfango, we actually heard from, or the day before, from the mayor asking for emergency, right?
Yes.
So funds and emergency. But
yes.
Is there any way that you can actually save Venice, given what we're seeing?
Well, when you look at these scenes, it just shows you how difficult it is to get anything done in Italy in terms of infrastructure. We had seen like this 50 years ago, now it's back. They're trying to build this system called MOSE to stop the waters since 2003.
Which is a dam. So MOSE is basically like
some
a dam
floating dams
infrastructure.
that is supposed to stop the high tide. Since 2003, is still not working. So again here, we can throw some more money, we can provide all the emergency help required, but the question here that this country is a country where it remains very difficult to get anything done in terms of big infrastructure.
For our international audience, is this a problem of the central government? Is it a problem because the Prime Minister is not dealing with it? Or is it a problem because the people in charge of Venice are not doing enough for it?
It's a problem of central government, regional government, corruption. There's been massive amount of corruption involved in this MOSE construction with people sentenced in the past from both sides of the political spectrum, just to be objective there. It's a question of rules, regulation, judiciary system, the facility to appeal to anything whenever you're trying to do anything in the country. So it's a multiple problem, and now we are left with this.
Nicola, what is so interesting here with PIMCO as one of the great international advocates of fiscal budgets, you people make it happen by buying their debt. Do you suggest that there can be directed fiscal space to continue the flood walls in Venice, to continue managing the Adriatic Sea? Can there be a managed fiscal space, project to project, whether Venice or another European country, city?
I would think so, in that, for example, Italy has got several exceptions over the years for not meeting its fiscal rules, and many of these exceptions were linked to weather and territorial issues. So I would say that the European Commission, Europe, would go alongside a project of this type, where Italy would fund it by increasing the deficit.
This has been wonderful, Nicola. Seriously, thank you so much, and Wolfango as well. I will be in Venice near the end of the year, and we're proposing, Francine Lacroix and I do I think, Francine, it says road trip, the mop-up after Venice. These are the winter floods, folks, the worst in over 50 years.
River trip.
3.5 feet in San Marco Square.